Everybody, time to do some painting, and music seems like it's a little loud. So let's turn that down a hair. There we go. There we go. All right, tonight we're going to be doing some heavy jet bikes. Finally finishing up this army. That's everything I have so far. Just got the two jet bikes to go. And there's one, here is the other. And what we're going to do is we're going to have them, since we got so much green and purple, we're going to have them alternating here. One's going to be green, one's going to be purple-ish. But first we're going to do the stuff all the way down the inside, which is going to be the Absolution Green. We're going to start with that. Well, Tanzagor, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Let me know if the music is too loud or too pingy, and I will turn it down. A little bit of this, and a little bit of this. Good, good, good. Thank you. How you doing, Tabletop Date Night? A little mixy mix. There we go. Good evening. How you doing, Steven? Must have a heck of a... I do have a heck of a storage system. It's called shoving stuff into Amazon boxes and building more shelves. That scared me a little bit. Let's turn that down a little bit. Yeah, my garage is turning into a shelving disaster. I need to get those big, like, standing shelving systems that I've seen other people use. They're like 4 foot wide and 8 foot tall. I need to get my hands on some of those. What faction? This is going to be for the Dark Elf Raiders. These are by Edge Miniatures. That's uh, that's who I've done all my Dark Elves with, just because I like his style. I like the spiky bits to it. I don't really like it when I'm painting a ton of them because so much maneuvering to get around everything. But when it all comes together, it looks pretty good. All right, so that's the very inside is done that color. You print and pay me an army, I'll send you shells. Well, you know, we'll talk. Awesome. Yeah, those neophytes are coming out really good. I feel I got jealous. I was like, man, he gets to paint rusted stuff. I want to paint rusted stuff. But not in this army. This army, we're all colorful and stuff. Once we get all this colored down, I am going to do a light-ish black oil wash to everything. Just because if I don't, it will kind of just melt together. Like these armor plates at this distance, you can't tell what's what. But with a black wash, it should be good. Why speed paints? I like them better. And the way I do it, it's speed paint, bleh, speed paints or contrast paints would work the best. I just like the speed paint bottles better. It's about half the price of contrast paints, so that's why I'm cheap. But they are really good for what they do. Oh, green everywhere. All right, so we're gonna do one of them. Some 8 to 10 millimeter painting sessions. Huh. I could, yeah, well, I don't have any armies planned for that, but I did, I slowly over them. I have made a decision about the epic scale stuff. I'm gonna do a video of them that, yeah, I'll just use some of my 8 and 10 millimeter armies there. I could always add more. Where's my random box? Someone said micro armor. Hold on a second. Oh no. Oh no, I might. Ugh. Oh, I have no idea where I put them, but I got a whole bunch of 2 and 3 millimeter Warhammer 40K analog stuff somewhere. Somewhere. That was from the days right before I started printing stuff, so no telling where that ended up. Right. Awesome. Yeah, he's got some good stuff. Some really good stuff. But after these elves are done, I get to move on to another Grimdark Future army. So you guys are teaching me stuff. I I've never used Pro Grill stuff. Yeah, it's kind of jumped in between the Joker and Green Goblin. I like that. I like taking a little color inspiration from a few different places. This in here doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to have color. Oh, howdy. Tornado warnings are fun. We get those occasionally, and then everyone comes down here and piles pretty much next to my painting booth, and I go, "What's going on?" Yeah, here I am joking about it. Everything okay over there? Good. Good, good, good. Oh. Ow. It stabbed me. Yeah, my printer is currently off at the moment because I'm waiting for something. But I think I might need to replace my FEP too, just in a preventative manner. Because this one has been going for about 3 months now. So they got hollow trees where you are. Oh, that's no good, especially if you start getting tornado warnings. Those things will just kind of poof. Any thoughts between any cubic and Elegoo? Honestly, right now I have to say, Elegoo would be my choice. But the only reason I say that is because I have an Elegoo and I can't kill it. It just refuses to die. And I had an Anycubic before that, and I did kill that one, but that was, my first printer. Everyone kills their first printer. Or back then, everyone killed their first printer. Nowadays, things are so much easier. I don't have any of the cool new stuff because, like I said, I can't kill this thing. I think I am I think I'm 5 generations back. What are they on now? Like the Elegoo Mars 6? Yeah, the first one I had was a anycubic photon. It wasn't even a mono; it was just a photon. And the way I killed it, I went to go move my machine without taking the vat out, and I was like, I have to be careful, and I tipped it, of course, and all the resin ran down into the vat. Okay, so I'm only 4 generations back because I'm running a Mars 2 Pro. Yeah, I keep telling myself I should get a second machine, but then I think I can barely keep up with this one now. There's some times where like I outrun the printer with my painting, but times like this where printer's off because I got stuff to do, stuff to paint. And hopefully when it fires back up, I have 4 more plates left to do the next army. And then that one's going to be more of a hobby. There's going to be a lot more hobby in the next one. It will be my 6th or 7th iteration of an orc army. Just adding more. What's up, Vermin? Hey, Terrain Holic, how you doing tonight? Yeah, not only am I waiting on trikes, but I've changed up the 2,000 point version of the list. It has the buggies in it too, just because I'm going to do some cool stuff with those buggies. They're going to get a whole bunch of spikes on them. But isn't it great that 3D printing lets you do that? Okay, you guys need to move over there. I keep getting stabbed by you. Oh, what do I do? I just toss them. I have like 3 or 4 sitting over next to the machine, like bigger ones that I use in case I get anything stuck to the FEP. I use those with the auto clean feature or the tank clean feature just to pull stuff off the bottom. Yeah, that definitely helps with it. But quite honestly, I haven't had a failure in so long that hell, I used to every time I would do a print, I'd pull it off of there, wash it, and then count the parts just to make sure I had everything. Now I'm like, I don't even look at it. Right into the wash, dump it on the dump it on the next. Fire up the print while it's in the acetone. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds expensive. Loving the skiff. Yeah, we are going to be loud. Oh. Well, okay, not so expensive. Yeah, I don't have any crazy work stores in this week. It's been all air conditioners all week because we hit the 80s. And of course, everyone fires those up and they run them hard for the first time every year, and of course things break. And then I had one random furnace today. I'm like, lady, it is 84 outside. Why are you running your furnace? Oh, what happened to the guy who kept calling last stream? He eventually got into his apartment. I yelled at him the next day, and I haven't heard anything from him before or since. So he's being a little quiet. Ah. Mm-hmm. All right, back to this color. All right. Caught it. So let's see. Tomorrow I got a quick little video coming out that I recorded on how to get into Tabletop Simulator to play one-page rules, just the mods you need, and how a quick like how to script the models that you find for your army. And so that'll be good. It'll cap off the week of a video every day, which I don't know if I'll do that again for a while. This week's been kind of rough for that. But for the UK Tabletop Simulator tournament thing that I'm taking part in, I thought it was done. I thought it was just 3 rounds, but no, there's a 4th round. And it looks like I am matched up with Harvey from Don't Think Just Charge, who is also the current UK OPR champion. We can say that because he's won both of the official OPR tournaments over there. So it should be interesting. I don't even know what he's running. I think he's running Machine Cult. I could be wrong though. And so his army will be fighting against my infected colonies list. Which I forgot to put in the tier video. I don't know why. I hit the Inquisition, my brain just short-circuited and just kind of deleted everything off that line. I skipped the infected colonies and the jackals. Which is kind of sad, because infected colonies, I'm going to give them an A, just because, they have the undead rule, they have lots of close combat stuff, lots of ambush and scouting, and a lot of really hard-hitting stuff. But then the jackals, man, I wish the jackals were better. I was going to put them at a C, but just never, they didn't make the video. But then, come September, none of it matters. Everything will be redone. And I'll go back to the long form of, okay, so your army changed. This is what it does now. Okay. There we go. We got our 2 contrasting colors on the bikes. This way I can refer to them as Bike 1 and Bike 2. Should have made a racing strap. It's not too late. It's not too late. A racing strap can be put on there. Give it a go fast stripe right in the middle. We'll let the prows there dry off before we do that. Free-handed Joker face. I'm not quite that good at free-handing. Or It's not brass. It's orange. Which it'll mellow out when it dries. Oh no, that's fine. There's no oops. Yeah, this army is just a bunch of loud, clashing colors, loud and obnoxious. Because the rest of the Dark Elf fleet I have, they're all dark. And it's everything except for the witches. So I figured the witches will do them nice and bright like this. Just to make sure everyone knows it's the witches. Is done. Alright, we're going to go in with some black for some cabling. Grab this one. Once I figure out where the black goes. That was kind of camel. Yeah, that would be a loud table. Skinny brush, there it is. One drip, there we go. Okay, everything else is just gonna be silver on there. All right. So let's see, what else we got coming up? Good news. Okay, well, that is good news. It does kind of look like that, doesn't it? It's just a bag of mixed vegetables spilled on the table. Oh, this is not the brush for this, but there we go. We got black eyes. Yes. Very Joker-esque. Okay, now broadsword silver for all the engine piping and stuff. No, the wings are going to be silver. They're just big old blades. There's definitely going to be some blood effects added to the bladed weapons and edges of the hover bikes after the oil wash is done. Why just for another color thrown on there? So let's see what else. Yeah, I did a whole lot of tabletop simulator stuff this last week. I'm playing the next game of the Nexus Open sometime next week. I don't know, the pairings haven't been officially announced, but I know I'm going to be playing against the War Demons list, the one that has the Avatar of War, and then the 4 other Harbingers, and then 3 units of dogs, which cool, but I'm playing them in the Moon Bounce mission. Of all the missions, I'm like, oh god, why this one? All of his big stuff having flying, I think I'm in trouble. I've been trying to wrap my brain around how I am going to shoot the War Demons off the board. I have a feeling it's going to be an uphill fight. For the little butt grenades or whatever those are. Yes. We live in a society. Yes. That's what I sound like every time I hit the board. Do I look like I know what I'm doing? Do I look like I have a plan to you? You know what's funny is a friend of mine sent me some files to print because he heard my machine had some downtime. So he sent me over these files. Where are they? Where they are. And it's just hilarious right now that it's Batman on the same table as my Jokers. Yeah, so I did a couple dreadnoughts for him, which the files are really cool. I don't know where he got these from. I didn't save them, I promise. They're his files. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what? Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, he sent them to me. I don't know. Yeah, I got a box. We got two Night Lord dreadnoughts. And then I asked what guns he wanted on them, and he just said yes. So we got a bunch of guns. Like one of everything. Yeah, we got that. And then we got this one here. It's covered in bones. Looks really cool. And the heads are in here somewhere. It's an elbow. Ooh, I gotta get those supports out from underneath the butt flap there. Here we got one head. And then, oh, there's the other head. I like this head. Rah. Yeah, he's got printers, but he was like, Fitz, I don't know if I can do these because they came unsupported. I'm like, just send me the files, I'll figure it out. So, took some time last night, and then I got another friend that sent me a whole bunch of models. Well, he sent me the files for the dredge, which I already had. So I was like, yeah, I'll print those out too. Yeah, auto supports are pretty good, but those took a little extra love. Just a little extra love on those. All the spikes and bones and chains and stuff. Oh, well, because I put them on the paper towel just for a little bit of padding, and the Chinese takeout boxes. It's because I got a ton of these. I got them at the dollar store for like $1, I think, for 8 of them. But I got all kinds of stuff in these little boxes, like my firefight war bands, my skirmish war bands that I've yet to actually use. They're all sitting over there in those boxes. And then that, and I have Tupperware that I keep projects coming in. Oh yeah, Chinese takeout does rule, but My Chinese place just uses styrofoam anymore. I don't even get the cardboard boxes, the little cardboard Chinese takeout boxes. Yeah. I mean, they're perfect for that. Yeah, I can't fault my Chinese place though because they've kept the prices at pre-COVID levels, so they are quite literally the cheapest food in town. Yeah, Edge Minis make some good stuff. Oh yeah, I used it for my first Dark Elf Raiders army, and then I didn't pay attention to him for a while. But when I went back and got these, I'm like, oh, he's got a lot of other stuff. I got to start using some more things. Yeah, really, that the takeout box is just so I can hand it to him, and the paper towel is so the parts don't bounce around and hopefully they don't break. Because in the beginning, in the early days, that was the thing. You had a box of 3D parts, you don't shake it too hard because they have a tendency to go snap. But with the ABS stuff, it doesn't do it anymore. It's just old habits. That and my friends think I'm weird because I treat every time I give them models like that like a drug deal. I walk up, you got stuff. I got stuff. You got the money. What money? Shh, play along. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of where I want it. Well, I mean, once I put the wash on, it will look like a different creature altogether. I hope. We shall see. Yeah. Yeah, resin crack. $1.75 to print. Ooh. Yeah, doing the drug deal thing was a lot funnier way back in the day when I used to paint stuff for 40K players down in Florida because half of the cops in town played 40K with us. So I would come up to them after I painted their army and I would make sure it looked extra sketchy to anybody watching. Yup. Walk up to him in a hoodie, make sure I scratch myself, and be like, I got stuff. No, I never had a gun drawn on me for it. Oh, they absolutely do. Well, Tano did say that he has put a whole lot more units in the army. He just hasn't released it to the public yet. Right? So we'll see what he does with that. The Reclaimers. The Goblin Reclaimers. Okay, I think. These two are as far as I want to take them before washes. So we'll set those over there. We got 5 more of these jet bikes to finish, or the hover bikes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are there 2 feeds who's talking to me? Everybody else in chat. I don't know, there should be 2 feeds. If you're not seeing chat, just reload it and we'll see what happens. There's nobody here but us chickens. Who's the talk? Just blah, 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 blah. Are there two feeds? What, you think I started doing Twitch all of a sudden? Oh. Oh, they were asking. He was saying that someone was handing over miniatures and the cops rolled up and pulled guns on him. And then I was like, oh yeah, I was being a rascal like that before. And he asked if I had guns drawn on me. I'm like, no, never had guns drawn on me. That's fine. One of these days, I have thought about streaming on Twitch, but I don't have the equipment to do multi-streaming yet. One of these days, I'm gonna go buy myself a crap computer to put down here so that I can run the live streams out of it. And maybe do better painting videos. Oh, I'm not gonna ask you for a computer. Hot tub stream. Yeah, I'll be sitting in a hot tub with the camera pointed one at me, one at me, and one of the models. Yeah, what's funny is my brother-in-law texted me this morning. The one that lives, the one married to my sister in New Hampshire, and for some reason, he found that he could buy the all battle reports and hot tub battle reports. That could happen. For some reason, he was looking around and he realized he could buy the domain name Only Dan's. And it's funny because my first name's Dan. And he was like, I'm so going to buy you this website. I'm like, oh, so I can show seductive ankle shots? He was like, I don't care what you do as long as it's only you, because that's the name that's the name of the website. I was like, oh, great. Yeah. Only beans. Man, I miss the internet when people would do that. Just get on there and just do dumb stuff because it's fun. Jackass on plastic. Oh, the slicer. Yeah, all the time I have my slicer be like, "You exceed the size." That usually means that whoever made the model, there's like gonna be one pixel way off in a corner somewhere. Just if you don't see any red, I just go ahead and print it. Yeah. Yeah, back when the internet used to be full of fun websites, now it's just God, now it just feels like there's websites to like 5 apps that everyone uses, and that's it. Listen to me, I've reached my old man phase. Back in my day, people used to do dumb stuff, not for money, but just to be dumb, just to kill time. Nowadays, everyone's so concerned with making money, which sign of the times. Everything kind of sucks. Yes, back in the Trogdor era. Yeah, I'm glad I got all the dumb stuff out of my system before everyone had a cell phone in their pocket. We could do dumb stuff and no one heard about it. Yes, the stupid flash games on like Newgrounds. Could waste a whole afternoon just playing whatever the hell. Oh, that's fine. I'm surprised there's 12 of you watching. That dude's Prince Albert. Yes. Yes, he's very secure. Yeah, I'm surprised there's 12 people watching. I feel like I've been painting these for like 2 weeks now. Come to think of it, I think I have been painting this for 2 weeks. And next week it's either going to be Rusty Orcs or. Hmm, who else was the backup? I think it was Lust Disciples, the Lust Havoc Battle Brothers. Good. I'm happy I could be. I'm happy I could be your. I want to say painting timer. Living vicariously through. So I'll take it. I might have to get more rust paints because when I do those orcs, it's going to be like 90% rust. I don't know. I have like 5 different rust effects I can use, but I don't think I have enough of one of those types. So am I comfortable with the OPR system? Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's the thing. I don't know yet. The list I've made, I made the list for them, and I have not sourced the models yet. I do have some like Lust Brother models, like just the basic ones with some sonic weapons that I used for when I did my last Siren Head video, so around Halloween. Yeah, I do miss sitting around and painting with other people. That's pretty much what this is. And I forgot who those Lust Brothers are from, but I will figure it out when I make them, and I'll tell everybody about it. And probably what happens is they are gonna be somebody who got taken down by GWs, and no one can get a hold of it anyways. Because let me tell you, they are spot on. If they haven't been taken down yet, I probably won't tell you where they're from. Because, OPSEC. Yeah. The amount of people that are like, where'd you get those models from? If they're ones that are real close, I'm like, I don't want to tell you, book, please. No. Our magnet's worth it. Depends on the model. Depends on the model. If it's like a vehicle or something bigger than basic infantry, I would say yes. If it's basic infantry, I just print different options for them. I got 2 hair. Let's do a blue because we're being loud. Give her blue hair. Or him, we can't tell. And then we'll give that one green hair, but we'll give them massive green hair. Wait, no, not that one. And not that one. Yeah, for just big dudes, it'd be worth it because I like basic troops. I don't mind painting multiples of those. Big things. Sometimes painting multiples of those can become a pain in the butt. Where is it? Document yourselves while I'm being... Oh, there we go. Do this one. Do some malignant green on there. Blah. Give some pukey colored hair. All right. And with that, the army is complete, or at least the paint is complete. Next, it is washes, and then basing, and then painting all the sticks black, and we are done. So, guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Well, I got this done. I don't know why these felt like kind of a chore to paint, just because there's so many spikes and so many different things to get your brush around. And they're great models. Don't take me saying they're a chore to mean they're bad models. It's just I'm used to painting stuff so much faster. Thank you. So next time you see these, they are going to be fighting against the Robot Legion in a couple weeks. I'm not even sure what's on the schedule. This weekend coming up is going to be Gators. Did you guys see the Gators yet? I don't think so. So this weekend's going to be Gators. Then after that's the Robot Legion. Then after that is the Havoc Warriors for Age of Fantasy. And then these guys. So it'll be a month before you see these. So, meh is what it is. I'm ahead of schedule. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Work is going to be coming early in the morning. So, hope you guys are having fun playing OPR wherever you are. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.